One of the biggest stressors when it comes to moving for homeowners right now is timing the sale and arranging all the moving parts when it comes to buying and selling. The good news is we've done this before, and I'm going to break down exactly what you want to consider if you're thinking about moving and are trying to arrange timing and multiple real estate transactions. If you get some value out of this or you like what you hear, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. And if you want to schedule a call with our team, you can do that with the link in the comments, and we can help you navigate this flawlessly. Timing, arrangement of a purchase transaction and a sale transaction, it can get very stressful. And the good news is we do this all the time. We know exactly how to line things up so that you're not in a spot where you're not having your move line up and it's creating extra stress in an already stressful situation. Moving's very stressful for a lot of people. So there's a way to reverse engineer exactly what you want to do when it comes to buying and selling at the same time. And it's going to involve four different pieces of timing and allowing for a certain amount of time or a range or the average and some data to help get you to that ideal move-in date for your new property, especially when you have a home to sell. So number one is you got to determine that ideal move date. If you're thinking about selling your home, you've got a new place being built, or you've already bought a new home and you want to get in by a certain time, you've got to figure out what your end goal is. Is it the end of June? Is it the end of the summer? Is it early fall? It doesn't really matter what the date is. It gives you a target to work towards. And once you determine the time of year you want to do that, then you have the ability to reverse engineer everything. But you need that ideal date first. So let's assume that ideal date is the end of the summer. That's when a lot of people try to settle. Then you've got to look at, okay, I know I need to move by X. How long is it going to take for me to get my home sold? And what we know right now, and this is data piece number two, what we know right now is that the average settlement is typically between 30 and 60 days. There are some ways to come up with some longer time periods, like a longer settlement, maybe a lease back to give you more time in the property. Most settlements are between 30 and 60 days in the greater Philadelphia area. So if the ideal move date's the end of August and you need at least 60 days to get it to closing, well, now you're looking at July 1, right? That's where you get to the reverse engineering. So I would use 60. That's a normal settlement date to ask for. It's not a problem. Obviously, if a property's vacant, it's a little different. Let's think of that 30 to 60 day range. That's data piece number two. Data piece number three is how much time is it going to take you to get your home ready for the market? If you don't have someone, and our team does this for anyone that needs it, guiding you on what to do to get the home ready, you're missing an opportunity, because when you've lived in a home 10, 20, 30 years, it's really hard getting the place ready to go. You're in there, you're living there, it's very different. So instead, what you want to be looking at is how much time am I going to need to get the home ready? Our team comes in, they tell you exactly what to do to get the property ready, whether it's some light renovation work, painting, mulching, maybe some fresh carpeting, those sort of things. I wouldn't be investing a lot of money into the home because statistically the data is clear. You do not get your money back for it. So once you figure out how much time it's going to take you to declutter, to get rid of stuff, purge it, right? And also to do all the things you want to do to make sure it's going to show well. Maybe you need to get the carpets clean. Maybe you need a touch-up paint job. Maybe you need to get the spring landscaping done. There's a lot of factors there. Once you determine how long that's going to take, well, then you can look at what a realistic launch date is. So if it's going to take you 30 to 60 days, let's use 60, and we're filming this the end of March. So now you're looking at, I need April and May to get my home ready. June 1st is the soonest I could actually have it on the market. And you know that, okay, I need 60 days to get it sold, and I'm going to close the end of August. Well, now all of a sudden, the time frame starts to line up because you put all the pieces together. When you want to move out and when you want to move into your new home, that's the landing date. That's number one. How much time it's going to take to close once you sell the home, and then how much time it's going to take for you to prep the property. And the last piece is your launch schedule and how much time it will take to get it sold from hitting the market to signing an agreement of sale. The median time on market in the greater Philadelphia area is 22 days right now. That's going to be shorter for some homes. It's going to be longer for others. Again, it's a data point here. It's a guidepost. So let's round up. Let's call it 30 days. So now all of a sudden, it takes you 2 months to get the home ready. You need 30 days to get it sold and 60 days to close. Well, guess what? you're right at that end of August date, and that can help you understand how to get to your ideal time frame. The point here is, if you're talking to an agent who can't effectively calculate this for you, it's time to get another opinion. We want to give you all the information here so you can take the stress out of timing all this. There's a lot of moving parts, and the more information you have there, the better off you're going to be.